Mark Rutte is a political anomaly. He is the longest-serving prime minister in Dutch history. This feat is even more remarkable considering the numerous scandals that have plagued his tenure. Rutte earned the nickname Teflon Mark for a reason. Scandals seem to slide right off him. He has survived votes of no confidence and public outrage. Through it all, Rutte has remained in power. Mark Rutte's political career is a study in resilience. He possesses an uncanny ability to navigate political storms. His Teflon coating allows him to emerge from scandals relatively unscathed. How does he do it? Some point to his political acumen. Others cite his ability to connect with voters. Whatever the reason, Rutte's political survival is undeniable. The receipts affair of 2015 cast a long and dark shadow over Rutte's government, shaking the very foundations of Dutch politics. The scandal revolved around a controversial deal made by then-prosecutor Fred Teven, a figure who was no stranger to the complexities of the legal system. Teven had struck a secretive and highly questionable deal with a notorious drug trafficker, Seize H, a name that sent ripples through the criminal underworld. The deal itself raised many eyebrows among politicians and the public alike, but it was the missing receipt that truly fueled widespread suspicion and outrage. When the elusive receipt finally surfaced, it revealed a staggering sum of money, far greater than anyone had anticipated, adding fuel to the already raging fire. Prime Minister Mark Rutte vehemently denied any prior knowledge of the deal's intricate details. However, numerous reports and insider accounts suggested otherwise, casting doubt on his claims. The scandal's fallout was swift and severe, leading to the resignation of two prominent ministers, shaking the government's stability. Despite the turmoil, Rutte managed to weather the storm, showcasing his political resilience and ability to navigate through crises. Throughout the ordeal, he maintained his innocence, standing firm in his denials, even as the pressure mounted. His denials, though questioned by many and scrutinized by political analysts, were ultimately enough to keep him in office, at least for the time being. The receipts affair was the first major test of Rutte's so-called Teflon coating, a term used to describe his ability to remain unscathed by scandals. He passed this test, but not without facing intense scrutiny and criticism from all corners of the political spectrum, leaving a lasting impact on his career. The 2017 abolition of dividend tax was another controversial move by Rutte's government. The decision was made during coalition negotiations. It was a policy that had not been part of any election manifesto. When questioned, Rutte claimed no recollection of the discussions surrounding the decision. This claim was met with skepticism. Memos later surfaced, contradicting Rutte's claims. He maintained that he had not lied but simply had no memory of the documents. This defense, while questionable, worked. Rutte survived a vote of no confidence. The dividend tax abolition demonstrated his ability to make and stand by difficult decisions, even if it meant stretching the truth. Section 5, Shadows over Hawija civilian casualties and the no recollection defense. In 2019, a dark cloud from the past reappeared. A 2015 Dutch airstrike in Hawija, Iraq, came under scrutiny. The airstrike, targeting an ISIS bomb factory, resulted in significant civilian casualties. Rutte claimed to have no memory of being informed about the civilian deaths. This claim, however, was contradicted by reports. The Hawija airstrike and Rutte's response reignited accusations of convenient memory lapses. Critics accused him of evading responsibility. Rutte, however, remained steadfast in his denials. The no recollection defense, a recurring theme throughout his career, once again proved effective. Section 6. The Child Care Benefits Scandal, a Crisis of Trust. The 2021 Child Care Benefits Scandal was perhaps the most significant challenge to Rutte's leadership. It shook the very foundations of trust between the government and its citizens. The scandal involved thousands of families wrongly accused of fraud. These accusations were not just administrative errors, they were life-altering mistakes that led to widespread public outrage. These families faced financial ruin due to the government's actions. Many lost their homes, their savings, and their peace of mind, plunging them into a state of despair and uncertainty. Rutte's government was accused of failing to address the issue despite numerous warning signs. Critics argued that the administration ignored the red flags and continued to enforce harsh measures against innocent families. The scandal led to the collapse of Rutte's government. The political fallout was immediate and severe, resulting in the resignation of the entire cabinet. He offered a public apology for his role in the scandal. In a heartfelt address, Rutte acknowledged the pain and suffering caused by the government's actions and vowed to make amends. Despite the severity of the situation, Rutte and his party won the subsequent election. The voters, while disillusioned, still believed in his ability to lead and bring about necessary reforms. He formed a new coalition and remained prime minister. This new government promised to prioritize transparency and rebuild the trust that had been shattered. The childcare benefits scandal, while deeply damaging, did not end Rutte's political career. It served as a stark reminder of the importance of accountability and the need for systemic change. He had survived yet again. Rutte's resilience in the face of adversity highlighted his political acumen and the complex dynamics of Dutch politics. Section 7. Position elsewhere. Sidelining a critic and a breach of trust. The position elsewhere scandal in 2021 further eroded public trust in Rutte. The scandal stemmed from discussions during coalition formation talks. Notes from these talks suggested that Rutte had discussed finding a position for Peter Omtzigt, a critical member of parliament outside of parliament. Rutte initially denied these discussions. However, evidence emerged that contradicted his claims. The scandal sparked outrage. Rutte's actions were seen as an attempt to silence a critic. He faced a motion of disapproval, but survived. The position elsewhere scandal, though damaging, did not dislodge Rutte from power. His Teflon coating, though perhaps a little scratched, remained intact. Section 8. Deleted text messages transparency under fire. In 2023, Rutte faced renewed criticism for his handling of government information. It was revealed that Rutte had deleted text messages from his phone. He claimed that this was standard practice to manage the volume of messages he received. However, critics accused him of destroying potentially important government records. The deleted text messages scandal fed into a growing narrative of Rutte as secretive and unwilling to be held accountable. Despite the criticism, Rutte maintained that he had done nothing wrong. The scandal, though damaging, did not lead to his downfall. Rutte's ability to weather political storms remained as strong as ever. Section 9. The Art of Political Survival. Rutte's winning formula. How does Mark Rutte do it? How does he manage to stay at the top of Dutch politics for so long, despite the numerous challenges and controversies that have come his way? How does he survive scandal after scandal? What is it about his approach that allows him to navigate through the turbulent waters of political life with such apparent ease? The answer, it seems, lies in a combination of factors. It's not just one thing, but a blend of skills, strategies, and circumstances that have contributed to his enduring success. Rutte is a master of political strategy. He knows when to push forward and when to hold back, always keeping his long-term goals in mind. He understands the Dutch political landscape better than most. He knows the intricacies of the system and how to maneuver within it to his advantage. He knows how to build and maintain coalitions, which is crucial in a country with a fragmented political scene like the Netherlands. He is also a skilled communicator. His ability to convey his message clearly and persuasively has won him many supporters. Rutte connects with voters on a personal level. He has a knack for making people feel heard and understood, which is a rare quality in politics. Rutte's political success is not solely due to his own abilities. He has also been fortunate in his timing and the political context in which he operates. He benefits from a divided opposition. When his opponents are fragmented, it becomes easier for him to maintain his position. The Dutch political system, with its emphasis on coalition building, makes it difficult to remove a sitting prime minister. This system has worked in Rutte's favor time and again. Still, Rutte's political longevity is remarkable. Few politicians manage to stay relevant and influential for as long as he has. He is a survivor in the truest sense of the word. His ability to adapt, strategize, and connect with people has made him a formidable figure in Dutch politics. Section 10. A legacy tarnished? The impact of scandals. Mark Rutte's legacy is a complex one. He is the longest-serving prime minister in Dutch history. He has guided the Netherlands through a period of economic uncertainty and global instability. However, his tenure has also been marred by scandal. The scandals have damaged public trust in Rutte and in the Dutch government. The long-term impact of the scandals on Rutte's legacy remains to be seen. Will he be remembered as a resilient leader who steered the Netherlands through difficult times? Or will he be remembered as a scandal-plagued politician who eroded public trust? Only time will tell. Section 11. Conclusion: the resilient pragmatist. Mark Rutte is a political enigma. He is a study in contrasts. He is both charming and ruthless, pragmatic and ideological. He is a survivor who has navigated Dutch politics with remarkable skill. He is also a flawed leader whose legacy is tarnished by scandal. Love him or hate him, one thing is certain: Mark Rutte is a force to be reckoned with. He is a testament to the enduring power of political skill, resilience, and perhaps a little bit of Teflon.